So when we talked that time, though, I had asked you to do, I gave you a challenge, remember?
Yes, I remember. And I did it.
You did it, and you were proud of yourself for doing it.
Yes.
Do you remember what it felt like doing it?
Yeah. And then, like, this happened to me actually today, too. Like,
What happened today?
Like, because I was, you know how you told me, like, I want you to, like, talking with your friends and, like, they'll be talking and they all have something in common. Like, I don't, and I just say, like, what I want to say and not lie about it. Well, that happened because I was gone for the party bus and I was, like, thinking, I'm like, oh, should I say it, like, for my mom or something? Because I didn't want to be like, oh, yeah, I was out partying, like, on Friday and stuff. And I got myself, I'm like, no, I just had some family stuff to do and I didn't lie about it, so.
What was that like for you?
I felt good because I'm like, oh, I don't have to worry about anyone coming out to me like, oh, I talked to your mom and she said you didn't do that, and worry about all of that, those responses coming back to me. I just kind of let the truth go and just went and nothing happened. But,
So now you're feeling good about it?
yeah, because I don't have to worry about, because when I lie, I worry. I'm like, oh my gosh, who's going to come up to me? What's going to happen? Like,
that's a big change for you.
Yeah.
To then just say what's true, even though it's not what you think you should say to fit in.
Yeah.
So what were you thinking before? So
I was thinking of a lie.
You were thinking of a lie.
Yeah.
So what were your feelings? What were you feeling
like, I need
inside?
to fit in. I need to be the same. I need to say the same thing.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then I was like, oh, and then I thought of you. I'm like, okay, I need to say the truth, and then I said the truth.
So what made you think of me in the challenge?
I guess I just kind of thought of it.
Just popped in your head?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I was like thinking of a lie, and then I kind of like got off topic and started thinking about other things. I'm like, oh. And I was like, Jessica, and then I just said
So
it.
did you worry at any point that your friends might think like what you did was lame, or?
I honestly didn't.
Okay.
Like, after I sort of had some second thoughts, but then I was like, oh, I don't anymore.
What were those second thoughts like?
Like, oh, they're not, like, gonna like me because I said that. But then I, like, thought about it more and more. I'm like, they don't care what I say. They just want the truth in a conversation.
Because you said that in friendship you really value people who are honest and truthful.
Yeah.
So you want to be that sort of friend for them too.
Yeah. Stuff like that.
So I'm curious, how are you feeling then about, remember how we were thinking about that statement of my friends or people will only like me if I'm like them?
Yeah.
So you were feeling pretty strongly about that, like a 7 or 8 a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it was probably about a month ago that we last checked in on a number there.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about that now?
I'm feeling about the same, probably a little stronger.
Stronger what?
Like, 8.5, 9-ish.
So about what's your statement though? What's your belief?
The same thing.
Well, because I said people will only like me if
Oh.
I belong in common with them.
Oh, no, like my statement now, like people like me for who I am and what I am.
So how do you think that changed?
I guess I like started telling the truth and I noticed that it doesn't really matter like what I am, like no one can change who I am, and like I'm not gonna change for them, I guess.
So if the people you're with don't like who you are, there are other people who will like who you are?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the like group of friends that I have now, they don't care like who I am. We're in common, like we listen to the same music, like we talk the same to each other, like we mess around with each other a lot. Like, I don't know, just kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but we kind of like are mean to each other, but then turn it into a joke. So I guess we have that in common, and we just kind of all.
Your friendship is stronger than any like individual thing
Yeah.
that could make you different or the same.
Yeah.